Freeplay CM3 Slim Full Dual Analog Build. Titles is complete. And it's my favorite build so far. Use the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con analog sticks, the Xbox D-pad. I relocated the power switch from here to make room for the D-pad. The Xbox start and select buttons has button caps, left and right audio channels. For these buttons, I went with the silicone pad options because I like those better. In my last build, I put the L2 and R2 through L1 and R1, 2s through the 1s. This one I did the same, except I used the clicky tag switches for 2s and the soft tag switches for the 1s. Wanted to try to give it a different feel for each button to see how it would be. Kind of like it. I don't know, I'm torn between like 50-50, whether it should be soft or clicky. And you can still press the 1s and the 2s independently or together. On the back, I used decals to give it a kind of a light leathery texture. And on my Slim builds, I don't have access to the battery, so I relocated the kill switch that's on the board to here. So if I ever run into any trouble, I can just tap that and it will simulate a battery pull. Full screen mod, of course, we have to do that. And I added this really cool decal appearance because I love decals and I think it really adds to the design. Gives you something to focus on there. Or the paint under here is not very smooth and I needed to cover it up to hide it. Either way you want to go with that. The paint is actually the thing that gave me the most trouble with this. I don't know how to paint. I thought you sanded, cleaned it up, and then spray painted the thing you wanted to paint. But really, there's like 100 things that can go wrong with that. So I found out a lot about that. And I still need to learn more before I decide to paint my next build. So it's not very smooth under there. I have a couple areas of light coverage. But overall, it came out okay. Whenever I had my last dual stick build that used the Vita sticks, I said that I was going to do some upgrades to it, and a lot of people said, what else could you do to it? Because it seemed like it has everything already. But you can really see when you hold them up next to each other, the Vita sticks suddenly look like a prototype, you know? I took some of the buttons and stuff out of there for this build, but still, when you look at it, it's like, it's still cool. It's comfortable and it's fun and it works right and all that. But it definitely seems like the older version of this. And these Joy-Cons, they feel great. They actually feel like real analog sticks. With my other builds, when I use analog sticks, I ended up not really using the analog stick as a D-pad replacement most of the time because it didn't quite feel as good. Here, I don't know whether it's just that the analog sticks are better or maybe it's the position up here, but I like to use this analog stick as the D-pad a lot. It's really comfortable and smooth. This D-pad is much better than the other one. It's a good upgrade. I still like to use the analog stick. So, let's see, I think that's about it for this build. I have an idea, I might do a couple more videos about this build. Like one will be maybe about Steam streaming. And kind of test that out because this will be pretty good. It's got the full controller built in here, so it'll be good to play around with that. And another one, I'll probably do a teardown, show off the internals. There's not a whole lot of like extremely crazy, really cool, in-depth technical stuff going on in here. But still interesting to see the internals, I think. I like to see it anyway. So those will be in my feed, of course, and also once I get them uploaded, I'll put them in this description. Thanks for watching.